Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Reminder is to get the most out of your meditation session, the most out of your meditation experience. It's always a great idea to try and make sure you have as little outside input as possible and make it as much of an inner experience as you can. And the things that help us create that space is to have your space be as dark as possible. And maybe a sleeping mask helps to make sure you have as little light intruding from outside as possible. And then also earphones. Have a set of earphones, headphones, and that'll just help you to have as much of an inner experience and as little outside interference as possible. Always is conducive to the deepest possible inner experience in your journey. Charlene, a very good morning to you. Hello there. Right, let's get into today's wisdom from our teacher for this week, and that is Renae Sauter. Renae Sauter, she is our teacher for this week. Sun Maria, very good morning to you. Renae says, your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself mirrored back to you. Your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself mirrored back to you. Estelle, good morning. Anthony, good evening, dude. Very good to see you. What is the emotional reaction? The emotional experience? What is triggered inside of you when you look in the mirror? Hey Pat, a very good morning. It's good to see you. What are all the things, and it's a range of things, you experience when you look into the mirror? How does it feel inside you? How does it make your heart feel to look in the mirror? And realize how often those same emotions, thoughts, inner experiences are triggered by the people around you when you look into the face, into the reaction, into the words of the people around you. It is very true that your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself mirrored back to you. My experience, if you were always happy and always have acceptance for what you see in the mirror, it tends to be that you always have acceptance for what you see in other humans too. Renae says, thank you to all the people who have triggered my issues. Thank you to all the people who have triggered my issues. You have helped me clarify what they are and start the healing process and ultimately become a better person. Whenever we are triggered, the truth of the matter is that trigger exists within us. And the person that triggers us is only touching on something that was already there. We own the trigger. That trigger is always our work. It's never the other person's fault. It is what we need to look at and deal with. Last thought before we get started. And just before we go there, our meditation today is Tonglen. Tonglen is obviously an experience of us looking at the people around us. We are always in relationship to humans around us, whether it's a very, very close relationship with a person or just the casual relationship we have with everyone that moves in and out of our space. Renae says, you are never left out from having the experience of love. You can always give and receive love right from where you are. It is always up to you. And right from where we are right now, we don't have to wait for anything to change to give and receive love. Right where we are right now, we can reach out to the humans around us and we can share love in this moment. So if you're ready, that is what we're doing. Tonglen looks at the humans around us and helps us see them in the kindest light. And we can do this even for people who we don't get along with, who we don't want in our physical space. And that is not necessarily a bad thing, that we've decided to not have someone in our physical space. But does it have to mean the absence of love? Does it have to mean that we don't still want the best for this person? Well, if it's love, of course, we still want the best for this person. So if you're ready, let's do this one. You can close your eyes and let's float away on today's experience together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. A deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also make yourself a little bit taller. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine and lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. Soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Let every inhale lift you up, and let every exhale make your body soften. And as you continue your own full body breathing, I want you to imagine for a moment that we are all the green leaves on a tree together, inhaling and exhaling as this tree together. And just like green leaves have the ability to inhale what we think of as toxic. Inhale the carbon dioxide in our environment, and then exhale for us what we think of as good. Exhaling for us oxygen. I want you to imagine for a moment that us together on this tree, we can do a similar thing. We can inhale the dark clouds around us. We can inhale into our bellies the pain and the suffering in the world around us. And feel as you hold that in your belly for a moment, how similar to what the leaves on a tree does. It transmutes. It changes the consistency of. There's an alchemical process happening where exhaling love and light into the world clears around this tree the dark space and turns it into a space of light. See how our tree creates around it a bubble of light, and how that bubble grows as further and further away we are inhaling the dark clouds of the world around us and exhaling love and light into the world around us. See how that bubble of light grows bigger and bigger. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies to stretch out, adjust, and settle down into the rest of our meditation session. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles in big half circles, forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Drop your left ear closer to your left hip and very gently curve your spine towards the left. And then drop your right ear closer to your right hip, and very gently lean into your back muscles. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened into presence as much as we can, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold. As you release, feel into your body. And invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel how your shoulders soften and fall. Feel how your body softens. As you exhale, feel how you are slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly, and you are invited to join this journey. Feel the air as it flows in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really comfortable. And as you release, make it a long, long, slow exhale. next big breath as you dive deep into you. Take a moment to remind yourself of the humans in your life, the humans around you. Today's journey is taking a look at the humans around us. Take your next big breath. We're starting our journey of Tonglen from those closest to us and then circling outwards. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, bring to your mind and into your heart the faces of those humans who you might share a home with, or at one point you used to share a home with these people. Bring their faces close to you. See them in a group together. And you can do this for the whole group, or perhaps someone stands out for you today. Maybe you know what someone is dealing with. And with your next big breath, inhale all of the dark clouds around them. Clear their space of dark clouds. Breathe it into your belly and hold it for a moment. And feel your own alchemy. How this dark cloud gets burned up in the furnace in your belly. And you're able to breathe out into this beautiful person's space. Love and light. Take your next big breath. We make our circle just a little bit bigger, but still keep it to family, close family, and further away family. It might still be people who at some point you spent or shared a home with. It might include grandparents. It might include cousins, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters. Bring these people together in a group. You can do this for the whole group, or pay attention to who stands out for you today. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale from their space, clear it. Breathe into you the dark clouds around them, whatever they might be dealing with. Hold it in your belly and feel how your alchemy changes it, so that you can breathe into their space, love and light. Take your next big breath. Let's make the circle bigger. Bring into your circle friends, colleagues, friends of family members. Maybe it's the friends of your children, the teachers of your children, friends of your brother or your sister. Your circle is properly big now. A huge amount of people together. And you can do this for the whole group. Or perhaps someone stands out for you and you can focus on one. With your next big breath, breathe into your belly all of their dark clouds, pain and suffering, and whatever they might be dealing with. Hold it in your belly and feel it transform, so that you can breathe into their space. Fill the space around them with love and light. Take your next big breath. Make the circle even bigger. This time let it include everyone you rub elbows with, every human who comes into and out of your space. These are often faces of which we don't know the names. It could be as anonymous as the person in their bubble right next to your bubble as you sit at the traffic light, cars next to one another. It could be the cashier helping you at the grocery store. It could be the security guard. It could be the petrol pump attendant. all of the humans who move in and out of your space. Bring them all together and for them as a group, and again, perhaps someone actually stands out for you, and focus on that one. Take your next big breath. I'd love for you to be brave, and you can certainly opt out of this one if you want to. But if you feel courageous this morning, bring to your mind those people who you've particularly been bumping heads with. Maybe we'll even use the word dislike, someone you really dislike, or those you have a real dislike for. Are you able to remember that hurt people, that these humans are also reacting from their own wounding? And with your next big breath, inhale their dark clouds too. And exhale for them too, love and light. Take your next big breath. And then lastly, and certainly not least, this circle, this group of beautiful human beings who each also have their own inner war to fight. Each one has their own things to deal with. Some of them you might know. For the most part, we just don't know. For the most part, we really just don't know what another human being is busy trying to deal with. For our group, each of these beautiful humans willing to show up and be a source of light for the world around them. Include yourself and inhale whatever dark clouds anyone might be dealing with, and exhale for them into their space, love and light. Take your next big breath. We have one more big breath to do together to help our bodies slip out of this breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, lie all the way back down, and feel yourself just floating. And for the last few minutes, I want to remind you of Renae Sauter's words when we look at the humans around us. Your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself, mirrored back to you. What you see in your reflection in the mirror tends to be repeated in the humans around you. She also says, thank you to all the people who have triggered my issues. You've helped me clarify what they are. You helped start the healing process. And ultimately, I become a better person. And then, you're never left out from having the experience of love. You can always give and receive love right from where you are at. It's always up to you. And that was our journey this morning, right from where we are. Were you sitting in your home, wherever in the world that might be? You're not excluded from the experience of love right now in this moment. The reminder that the humans around us, they do help us see what is unresolved inside of us. They are a reminder of the triggers that we each have to work on. Please remember, everybody is fighting a battle that we don't know about. All we need to do is show up with kindness. And send out love right from where we are. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you and I invite you to say your own. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for these really beautiful, open-hearted humans in this circle. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the willingness of each of these beautiful humans to open their hearts and be a source of light for the world around them. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the willingness of each of these beautiful humans to pay attention to what becomes triggered inside of them and go inwards and do the work of resolving the wound the pain that causes the trigger. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a part of such a beautiful group. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for your big, beautiful, open hearts. Thank you, Gabrielle. Hey, Marty, good morning. I hope you were able to sit down and meditate with us for a while. Thank you, somebody. Vivian, good morning. Leshna, good morning. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Shalene. Wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll see you right here again soon. Ciao, ciao.